Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done.
Or play my game.
Girls with their
Video games, from the earliest roots on the Magnavox Odyssey to the captivating graphical advances of the PS5 and the Series X, have always had an identity, and that identity directly correlated to a genre. For as long as video games have existed, they've belonged to one of 8 distinct different genres. The action genre, where physical challenges and the motor abilities place the consumer in the center of the action. The adventure genre, one of the oldest genres out there, games not defined by story or content, but rather gameplay that allowed us to simply explore. The action-adventure genre, where 2 powerhouse ideologies converge, taking bits and pieces of both to overcome massive obstacles. The puzzle genre tickled our brains, while from pen and paper and tabletop RPGs stemmed the role-playing genre we all know and love today. For those who wanted to alter their reality from the comfort of their home, the simulation genre existed. And for those who test their mettle in the fields of glory, the strategy genre stood proud and tall. Finally, who could forget the athletes, the gladiators of human performance, who had their own genre, allowing us to play our favorite sports from the comfort of our couch. These genres have their own properties, their own subgenres, but this week, we're going to explore a subgenre of strategy games known as turn-based tactics. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I know that I did. Yesterday we stayed up pretty late playing Alien Trilogy. Tonight is going to be a shorter stream because I bit the shit out of my tongue again. I don't know, that's a thing that's just going to keep happening now, but apparently that's what I do, is bite my tongue when I'm sleeping. And yeah, so my tongue is pretty, I can't even pronounce things right. Pretty sore tonight. But we're playing ninja games. That's what we're getting into tonight. We're playing ninja games. We still have, I think, a few days left on our little thematic thing. It expires tomorrow, right? So tomorrow will be the last day of ninja games, if we even make it that far. Tonight we're going to be starting with Ninja-kun Maja no Boken, which is an arcade game. So let's go ahead and get our list pulled up. Ninja theme, maybe. Ow, man. That did not feel good. Alright, so Ninja-kun Maja no Boken. Originally on the arcades, we tried to play this on the arcades. Basically, you just keep jumping up. Actually, I don't know if we're going to be playing this. Hold on. If that was a high score game, we don't need to worry about it. Okay, good. We can move past that. Justice for Iceman? No, fuck him. Piece of shit. Absolute goon. He's a gooner. That was the first game in the Ninja-kun franchise, too. We should add that. If I haven't already. Usually I'm pretty good about updating stuff, so. Alright, I did not, though. What a fool am I. Alright, Ninja-kun. Next game in the Ninja-kun franchise is Ninja Jajamaru-kun. Okay. Ninja Jajamaru-kun, which should be coming up soon, too. Ninja Jajamaru-kun. Which, if I remember right, was only on the Famicom, because it was only released in Japan, so. Famicom. Okie dokie. Alright, the next game is going to be Ninja Princess. No, we played that too. Oh yeah, I actually wanted to play this and see how it went. I don't remember which version I hated. Excuse me. Ninja Princess, it was a high score game in the arcades, okay. Did I play the MSX version? I did not. No need to. We only play one of them. If it's a high score game, it's a high score game. We move on. So, what's next? Iki. Iki. Okay. Game in the arcade known as Iki. Iki. aka Farmer. Yeah. So this is an arcade game. We're starting off with something fun. Search Rachel Ninja Gaiden. Well, now I know the kind of women that you're into. Bet you think Sydney Sweeney is hot too, don't you? Because I do. Hey, you know, you want to know who I think the hottest actress out there is? Alexandria Daddario. Period. If Alexandria Daddario was anything other than brunette, though, I don't know if I feel the same way. But Alexandria Daddario. Yeah. Okay. Iki. Let's see if we can find this on Retro Game CC. I don't want to. Can't make me. Alright, playing ninja games. You ready? Let's do it. That would probably, if I had like a weird fantasy, that. Definitely. If I was sandwiched between that would be... That'd be it, but dude, I'd die. I would like instantly die. What, are you okay? Yeah, I just bit my tongue. Excited for the ninjas, as you should be. So this is probably just the highest score game if it's arcade. Can you stop it? I don't want to see hot MILFs in my area. Here we go. Well, this game looks dumb as shit already. Who made this? I can't read that. Not even a Japanese person can read that. Oh. This looks great. Okay. Let's see what it is. See what it's about. Am I a farmer protecting myself against... So the ninjas are the bad guys? That's a first. So this is basically just Princess Ninja, what... shittier? Wait a minute, what? Yo, it auto-aims! Oh, I guess I gotta go pick up all the gold pieces. And I can hide behind statues? It's probably one of the weirdest games I've ever played. Alright, here's the one major downfall for it already, though. There's like... There's no centering, so if there's an enemy that pops up on a corner, I'm just boned. What? I don't see much challenge or purpose to this game. I'm not manually aiming at any. Ooh. Oh, I died. Wow, how challenging. Do I not care about, like, rescuing my friends at all? What the fuck is going on in this game? What was that? If this guy could not piss off half of Japan, that would be just wonderful. Holy cow. Jesus! Okay, see, again, I don't know who made this game, but they really needed to work on their centering. Because if I'm on the left or the right, I can't move left or right, so it's counterintuitive. Death. Let's see, that says... Namae. Enete Kine. My name is... Ah! It's my name. It's Dutch. We'll have to get there. I'm pretty sure we will. This game, it's just... I understand the principle of it, but it gets overcomplicated really, really fast. But it's a high score game, so no need to play any of the ports. Unless specifically requested. Whoa, I got a bamboo stick! Which is worse than not having a bamboo stick. This is bullshit. Yeah, I can't aim behind me, bro. What? Oh, I get it. It's automatic. Wait, is this invincibility? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so if you give an old man a bamboo stick, it's the sequel to if you give a mouse a cookie. Give an old man a bamboo stick. Apparently he'll take on the ninjas firsthand. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, I'm cool. I'm sure that this game has a loop at some point. There's only so much bullshit that this guy could possibly deal with. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Basically, what I was thinking.
Welcome to the party. Glad to have you here.
Oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
So these are just rice tokens that I'm collecting. Made it to level 3. Well, no, now you've got me mentally invested. No, Jesus Christ. Now you gotta tell me. Oh, it's an Oni! Oh no, not one of those. Thank God enemies don't know how to come from behind, because if they flanked me, they'd toast, I'd be dead. This is like a game I expect to see in Chuck E. Cheese in Japan. if that was a thing. Like, this is what this is, yeah. I have not yet. I'm sure it's coming soon, though. I know of it, I just haven't played it. Also, welcome to the chat. How'd you find us? Oh, what's this? Is this onigiri? Rice balls? Oh shit, I'm dropping my balls. Is this God throwing rice balls at me? Oh, awesome. Appreciate it. Welcome. What's up, Charlie? How are you? Is this a loop? It says Area 5, so we clearly made it. This town sucks. I don't like the layout at all. You're good? Awesome. Glad to hear. I mean, I'll play it until I lose, but this is probably just a high score game. If anybody wants to do any research for me, foot the bill. This is better than Ninja Gaiden? I don't know about that. Ninja Gaiden at least scrolls correctly.
He just teleported right on top of me. I can't control that. What the fuck was that? It's not Japanese Hulk Hogan. Let me tell you something, brother. The Hulkamaniac is here. Oh dear, that's gonna hurt. Okay, what's this? Don't know. Oh my god, what is that, dude? That's like some of the crackheads I used to see when I lived in Vegas. What's going on there? Wow. How many areas are there? This game is an A. I'd give it an A, yeah. Really? It's not, there's no way. A for awesome. Oh god, Mama G's coming for me again. Stop, leave me alone. Do. What? I wish I understood the point of this game, because it's very just run around and do chores. Can you go down? Okay, so this lets me throw two simultaneously. That's decent. Yeah, good. Johnny Somali. So, if you're a public YouTuber and you go to another country and you're just a dick, fuck you, right? Johnny Somali's a dick. Hey, that's a loop! That's a win! That's a win! Area 1! Our first ninja win. So the name of that game is Iki. I know it's spelled I-K-K-I for Icky, or Icky, but if you look at the stylization of it, it's I, there's a dash, then the key. That means that there's a slight pause, so Iki. Alright. Actually, it's a su. That's what this is. So you might read this and think, oh, that says Itsuki. No, it says Iki, so it's doubling this. Iki on the arcades. It's a very interesting. Who made that? Toze? Yeah, that's the kind of shit Toze would make too. Funny that their only game that I enjoyed was a dude running around doing jack shit. All right, IKKI. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, we could put a high score up there, but I did beat it. HIJK. So Iki. But I'll put 66,000 because... Oh, 660,000? Brother, what a winner am I. Holy cow. That is 100% not fucked off. It's actually not that bad of a game. What would y'all rate that? Oh my god, I had no idea one of the coolest dudes around was streaming. Oh, dude, I don't know if you were in I don't know if you were in Kyle's stream last night or this morning, more so around 4. I couldn't go to sleep, so I just kept writing my book. By the way, we're up to chapter 20 now, so look forward to that. We're almost halfway done with the book, which is awesome. But he was playing he was doing a shuffler and he was doing Genesis Wheel of Fortune, and he won like this really elaborate like this is a big jewel necklace thing, and he's like, oh geez, thanks, I'll never wear that. And I was like, I think it would go perfect with your tiara. And he's like, oh yeah. B plus. I think I could give it an A minus. It's so, as fun as that looked, I want y'all to understand. Let's do a little bit of a visualization of what was going on with that game. Okay, so imagine my head is the character I'm controlling, right? And then you got the screen here. The screen's not going to move, right? Or at least it should, because there's things in other places. Basically what happens... I can't... Yeah, I gotta get my pirate software on for this. Hold on. I got you, don't worry. Pirate software time.
Okay, so basically what's going on here is you got the screen right here. This is the screen. And you know, Tosei came in with this idea of giving you a character. That's you right here. And you have the freedom to move anywhere you want to around the screen. Usually that wouldn't be a problem, but the screen doesn't move with you. You're here, so when you go over here, the screen is still here, and it doesn't make any sense. So, just to put into perspective, screen right here, screen. When I'm right here, and I move over here, you would think logically the whole screen would move in one big, smooth action. No. That's not what happens. Instead, what happens is, the screen stays in the same spot, and you're over here, and only when you're over here does the rest of the screen move as well. There you go. That's my pirate software thing. What did it look like? So... Wheel of Fortune Genesis prizes. It's like a necklace. Rich bitch necklace with pendants. Oh god, that's a thing? It kind of looked like this. You should buy him this. It was a necklace with pendants. Multiple pendants. It seemed it's like a stupid luxurious big luxury necklace with pendants. You know what? We'll do it again. So basically, you have the person's neck right here. That's what this is. This is a neck. And the pendant came down like this. It's like a big V. Like something to put on the Catholic Church people. And it had a big pendant and other pendants coming down. A bigger pendant. Rich bougie shit. Yeah, that's what it looked like. All right, what are we rating that game though? I think I'm gonna give it an A minus because of the whole screen. If any enemy were to come from behind, if they were to flank you, if they were to come from the bottom or also from the bottom right, that would be an issue. You get pinged every single time. Yeah, that's exactly what. That's kind of like what it looked like, but it was silver.
That's perfect. Get that for him. Tell him it's from me and you. He'll laugh so hard. But make sure that like when you put it in the order, when you put in the order details, be like care of Wheel of Fortune or whatever, you know, studios could be like, what the fuck is this, Wheel of Fortune? And he's gonna be like, oh shit. It'd be like, Fort told you it'd go good with your tiara. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, A-, right? A-. A minois. Mwah. If I were to take over Cuba, I would change the flag to a picture of Razor Ramon. That's my random thought for the night. Whatever works, right? Alright, insert, fuck you. Key. A-. Alright, the next ninja game is... Oh, brother. Oh, nar. The Legend of Kage. Legend of Kage. This game is, something else. Legend of Kage. That's the gift message? Good. As it should be. This game is trash on the NES, by the way. Notoriously trash. Alright. Here we go. Don't you... What was that? My man's jumping 30 feet. Honestly, the arcade version is not that bad, which makes me even more angry that So basically, for anybody who doesn't know, this is Kung Fu, but with ninjas, right? So you're constantly just jumping around, trying to get to the other side of the screen, dealing with people who are assholes. So that was unfair. Really? My knees hurt just watching this guy run. Alright, time to jump up, I guess. Don't you hate it whenever you just get, like, drive-by shoved into a box being carried by two very strong men running at full sprint? Impossible. What? Why can't I leave? Do I need to kill a certain number of people? Congratulations, you just lost a letter grade because of that. That is incredibly dangerous to people. Thought it was a girl? Could be. Maybe Kage is a girl. aka Infinite Shuriken Simulator. I genuinely don't understand the purpose of the game. At least I could shoot my shurikens any direction I want to. That's pretty magical. But I have no idea what I need to do. Whew. Already beaten Tenchu. Is this better than Tenchu? Oh yeah. I fucking hate Tenchu. There we go. What do you hit me with? Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's impossible to dodge, but it's not bad. What's up, Aquatic Marbles? How are you? Marbles? Marbles. All right, 9100. Is there an end game? Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, endings, arcade, T. Legend Kage appears to have an ending. It does. Okay. Well, let's keep giving it a shake. It's just a very silly game, isn't it?
How this Spirit has blessed us.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, clearly I can see all the details. I find this to be a very pointless game. Almost done with the Immortal Phoenix? Nice. Oh, loud and bright? Ah, that thunder so... Ah, stop it! Oh, every sound. Ah! Why? Oh, it's so trash, man. Ow! Yeah, my tongue hurts, and my taste hurts. Fucking eyes are blasted out right now. My ears hurt. Now I just need someone to come take a shit in my... Oh god! Oh, where's my sunglasses? Oh. Oh. I don't know where they are. There they are. Give me a second. Oh my god, it's so loud.
Sport, play my game.
Oh my god.
I loaded up with alcohol,
What?
more specifically vodka, whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so loud. That's so trash. How many times did I hit him with a thing? Brother, in the stage, it's over. I will beat the Legend of Kage. Again, like, so you're why does my tongue hurt so bad? Oh. The loudness went down. Let me correct that. Oh my god, it was so loud, dude. The thunder, it's a very, like, fake-ass sounding thunder. They just blew out the speakers. Oh my gosh, look away if you've got, you know, seizures. I don't understand what this is. I genuinely don't. Like, what's the gimmick here? Go to the end and then jump up? Clearly not. Okay, it's some random guy that just maybe probably might show up. Good. Jesus. This is the easy part, too. I was already in the act of jumping up over that. So bullshit. fuck? Okay, so we're trying to jump high to get that guy to come down. Okay. Makes sense. Is there any way to dodge these? Fix the boost. There's no way to dodge it, man. Push down makes you jump down. What even hit me there? No extra life? Just do it in 3 or you're fucked? That's cool, I guess. I'm gonna go make some coffee. I'll be right back. Because I'm falling
What's up,
asleep already.
everybody? Fortifier here. Today we're doing a very special video, and the whole context of it is an Ask Me Anything. We accomplished a major milestone on the channel. You know I love celebrating milestones, and in this case it's 1 million views, which is massive because I never expected to get more than 100. In fact, when I got my first 10, I was happy, even though 5 of them were probably me. So thank you to everybody on the other side of that computer, on the other side of the screen for making this happen. Thank you to all the firefighters for making everything I do every single day rewarding. It's a very rewarding experience, and I love creating videos for you. I don't create videos for robots, I create them for you. So hopefully someone out there has a good day because of the videos that I make, and that's all I care about. If one person can smile after watching my video, my mission's complete. But that being said, I did put out a Google Forms, and some people responded. They gave me questions, and we're going to be answering those today. I have not read this. I haven't seen this. I just pulled it up. In post, I'm going to cut it out and put it above my head so you can see the questions. They are all anonymous, and I don't know what the content of them are going to be. If they're going to be nice, if they're going to be trolly. But if they're trolly, just know I'm not going to hold back because mama didn't raise no bitch. All right? Let's begin. Did you ever get involved with gaming contests or events? Way back whenever I was a kid, Dad was in the radio business, and he had a lot of access to like these electronic shows, and at some point there was something down in the Centroplex in Baton Rouge. That's what it was known as before it got rebranded to the River Center, or whatever it's called now. I think it's the Raising Cane's River Center. But there was this contest where you could play Super Smash Brothers, and if you won, you were put into a drawing for a Dreamcast, and I didn't win. I'm actually really bad at Super Smash Brothers. Alternatively, there was another time when we went to the Mall, Louisiana, which happened all the time because I loved going there. My family loved going there. And there was an electronics boutique, you know what I'm saying? EB Games. And they had this GameCube demo kiosk running F-Zero GX. And I guess they were doing some promotion for it to where if you did the race and you got a certain time, you'd win a prize. It was a contest. Problem was, I was the only person who applied for it, so I won a t-shirt. And that t-shirt looks like this. I'm pretty sure I can find it on the internet. If not, I'm just going to put a picture of Gary Busey. Hopefully there's no Gary there. Would you prefer a Super Smash Bros. Adaptation to be a movie or a TV show? TV show. Do you think an adaptation should take inspiration from Melee's Adventure Mode, Brawl Subspace Emissary, and Ultimate's World of Light? I think that they should take inspiration from all of that, but leave it to the people who did Secret Level on Amazon, because those people know how to make video game themed films, snippets, vignettes, whatever you want to call them, TV episodes. If you haven't seen the Mega Man one, that should have been like the writing on the wall that they should be allowed to make a full-length series. But what do I know? I'm just a boy. What are the top 3 new consoles, microcomputers on your list to grab next chance you get? As we go through the genre gauntlet on stream, there's some things that I do want. I would like to get a Gamecom. Is it worth it? No, it's not. Can I stream it? No, I can't. But it'd be nice to have it, so at least I have some insight onto the library of games that existed on there. Because there were some pretty heavy-hitting games on there, be it Resident Evil, Tomb Raider, Sonic the Hedgehog. I think there's a Jurassic Park game. That's the one that I cared about. Sorry, everybody's sick. Children are harbingers of the plague. Other than that, I've kind of slowed down because daddy ain't made of money. But if you want to see my dream list, there it is. No Gary Busey this time. I know I can find this. Are there any levels or enemies from the Mario and or Zelda series that were like childhood nightmares for you? I was not a big fan of the Water Temple, not because it scared me, just because it was bullshit. And my kids, fun fact, also refused to deal with the bullshit, so I assumed they would think of it the same way that I would. What's the ugliest Nintendo 64 world you've ever seen? Superman 64. What's the ugliest original PlayStation world? Shadow Man. Were you ever intrigued by a video game world as a kid or a teenager? I wanted to live in the world of Hyrule. You know, that's the cool thing about playing all these games, that you get a chance to imagine going into these roles and these worlds that you would never be in. And for me, that's what Ocarina of Time was. Great question. Were you ever big on collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon cards? I actually have one on my desk. Yu-Gi-Oh! I never cared to play the game. I never watched the anime, and I sure as fuck didn't read the manga. But I collected these because that's what all the cool kids did. Do you have any favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters? Wadapon. Or Dare Frog. Durfrog. Durfrog is just a frog, and this pleases me. Do you miss Iceman and Wing Commander? No. Fuck 'em. What to you makes a text adventure good or bad? So when you're talking about text adventures, it's all based on the words, right? You'll hear me say so often that these developers had a monumental task because they were creating worlds with words. Literally, there are no like infographics, there was no scene, there was nothing but the text that was scrolling down the wall. So if you're playing games from Infocom, it can be very boring. Or if you're playing, Zork, it can be boring as shit. That's also Infocom. I don't even know why I did that. But text adventures, they're some of the purest, oldest forms of adventure games, and I love them. And what makes them great is a combination of two things. Number one, the world that we're seeing through the words, and number two, the text parser. If you have a very efficient text parser, it makes navigating the game a little bit better. But if there's some stringent rules or stupid methodologies behind the text parser, it will ruin a kid's time every single time. What's your opinion on sponsorships for your videos? I was always curious. I'm not a big fan of sponsorships because I don't believe in selling out my creative energy for wishful thinking. I think we've all watched AVGN for a long time and remember a time where we could just watch an episode and not have to worry about him fucking pushing NordVPN in our face in the first 10 minutes. Like, it's so stupid. Some people do it in the middle of their videos. They'll be like, you know what? Speaking of awesome video games, you should take a break. You could do that by eating Boston baked beans. You know, it's just dumb shit like that I don't want to be a part of. And as a streamer, you get those sponsorship things all the time, either by Raid Shadow Legends or HelloFresh. And again, it's wishful thinking. For me to be big into a sponsorship, it would be something that radically changed my life to a capacity that I feel can genuinely help others. For example, feeling everything all at once, or maybe nothing at all? Introducing Venlafaxine, because your brain has clearly given up on regulating itself. Venlafaxine boosts your mood by blocking reuptake of serotonin and norepinephrine, which are either neurotransmitters or just made up words psychiatrists say to sound sexy. Side effects may include nausea, insomnia, sweating, dizziness, confusion, crying at commercials, telling your boss how you really feel, and turning into a sea cucumber emotionally. Effexor has helped me through everyday instances. You see, I used to care about everything, and now I care about nothing. And as a father of 5, you never know what's going to come your way.
Dad, can't go into the super glue. I glue my legs.
Don't take Venlafaxine if you've taken an MAOI or if you're allergic to medications, responsibilities, or commitment. Ask your doctor if Venlafaxine is right for you, or just Google it like the rest of us. Venlafaxine may cause you to overthink your high school years, fall in love with your therapist, or believe you're finally ready to start a podcast. Use responsibly or recklessly. We're not your mom. Venlafaxine. When life gets you down, fuck it. What's a skill that you would like to learn? Japanese. I really want to learn Japanese because that would unlock an entire archive of video games that I can't play right now that aren't translated. That's a big deal to me. If Roberta Williams ever came back for King's Quest, how would she handle it? Probably not as good as you would think. I think she's done a pretty good job of separating herself away from it, and I think the reason she did that is because everybody was so fucking cruel to her whenever King's Quest VII wasn't that great. Mask of Eternity, so is what it is. Did you feel fulfilled at your previous job working on planes? No. Are you feeling better or worse about your newer job in a similar field? It's just a job. Do you have any advice for someone who wishes to make videos like yourself? I guess I'm asking how I can be like you. Well, that's a two-part thing, but we're going to address that final part first. Don't worry about being like me because you're not going to be me, and I'm not going to be you. And that's a magical thing. Your identity and your ideas are unique to you, and mine are unique to me. That's what makes us awesome as people, right? I think one of the biggest pitfalls that people come into when they're trying to make videos for really any topic is that they do it in such a way that emulates the people that they loved watching, right? Like for me, AVGN. I wanted to be the next AVGN. Everybody did. I mean, fuck, that was an entire generation of people. Irate Gamer, all of those people who were angry at video games, loud and vulgar. That's what I tried to do. And when you do that, I think your mind expects you to be as successful as that person is, and that puts you in a very dark place. So don't worry about being like me. Be yourself, give a damn, and most importantly, have fun. And most importantly, number 2, never lie to your community. Be honest about your intentions and never go back on your word. Have fun. What were your favorite Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon cartoons from back when both channels were good? I never watched Nickelodeon. I watched Are You Afraid of the Dark, and then that never went back on that channel ever again. But for Cartoon Network, I really liked Freakazoid. That was a good one. Have you played any of the games like Duck Dodgers from the former Cartoon Network website? Yeah, I was huge on CartoonNetwork.com. There was tons of stuff you could do. I remember Resort. It was like a Resort Quest or something. I remember Johnny Bravo's Pancake Stacker at Pop's Bakery or Diner or whatever it is. There were tons of great games there, and most of the Flash games I played were either on Newgrounds or Cartoon Network, but I can't remember every single individual one. And hey, by the way, it blows that Flash is now not supported because that's an entire legacy of video games that is gone. But luckily there are emulators. If you can find the files, you can play the games. Do you prefer the stories of Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy? I've only ever played Dragon Quest 1, so I can't really vouch for the entire franchise, but I am familiar with Final Fantasy, and I think I prefer Final Fantasy as of now. What Final Fantasy magic system from the games is your favorite? I was a huge fan of the Esper thing in Final Fantasy VI. The junctions in 8 weren't as bad as they could have been, so props to them. What's your favorite third-party gaming controller? 8-Bit Dough. Grew up on a Super Nintendo, like how the Super Nintendo feels, and I can do everything I need to do with this. You know, some people will use PlayStation 4 controllers. I find that the connector at the top of the PlayStation 4 controller is really wiggly and loose, so I don't use it. What do you think is the best looking gaming gun made since the 2000s? The GunCon 2. That's the only one I owned, and it looked sleek, and it looked cool, and it looked edgy. But nowadays, the Senden light gun has the whole blowback thing. I think it does, so it might be worth looking into. What is more important for you in a game to really enjoy it? Genre, story, mechanics? I think for me to enjoy a game, I need to have quality mechanics, right? I want a story that pulls it in together. I want artwork that works. It doesn't need to be, you know, an example of Adonis's left fucking testicle. It just needs to be presentable. And of course, music. As somebody with neurodivergent issues, music is a big deal to me. So if you have a game with amazing music, and even if the game is shitty, you can probably get a good rating out of me for your music alone. In some cases, for some of the games I've played recently, they were absolutely dog shit. The music actually bumped it up a grade. So, mad props, Jurassic Park. Did you ever eat Sonic or Nintendo themed food like Sonic SpaghettiOs? No, I did not. Or perhaps cartoon or comic book themed food? No, I did not. Have you ever had a plush toy figurine of Yoshi or whatnot? No, I did not. Were your past shirts or pajamas ever themed after the Mario series and or Sonic? I mean, I have a shirt that says Super Daddy-O, but it's just stuff that the kids buy for me. Out of all the things you just asked, I did own one thing. It was based on a movie. Actually, technically two things. So Shrek came out and they released this gross ass green ketchup, and for the life of me I wanted it, and then I put it on my chicken and I almost vomited, right? So my grandfather was pissed about that. But I had a Sonic the Hedgehog bubble bath, And the bubble bath had this little thing. It was like water rings. You'd push the knobs and it would shoot it up. If I can find a picture of it, I'll put it here. Might see Gary Busey on this one. What Nintendo IPs do you think would work well in a TV show format or would benefit from a new TV adaptation? I think Mario could pull it off. I mean, all of those old cringy 80s things, they're not bad cartoons. Like the Zelda Power Hour, whatever it was called, Legend of Zelda, Captain N, Mario, all of those were great. They were great in the 80s, and I think that they could make a return. I mean, Mega Man and Sonic have been doing good for themselves, but I don't know much about Nintendo IPs that would make a decent TV show. I think any of them would if they gave a damn. That's what it all boils down to. Secret level people, get them on it. What games do you really want to play, but you're cursing your rules of release? There's some. I really want to play Symphony of the Night. I really want to play Jurassic Park Evolution. I really want to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. There's tons of games. I don't have a mental library of them, but there are tons. Have your kids read any old gaming magazines or guides? Nope, I don't own any. Do you like getting repro cartridges and or digital-only retro games like Super Pockets for your kids? I don't buy them expensive things like that because they will 100% break it, but I do occasionally get repro carts by accident. I don't go out of my way to find them, no. Did you have any past gaming-related accessories you wish you still had? Yeah, I actually talked about this the other day. So I had a Game Boy Color, and if you remember, the Game Boy Color was not backlit. So I had this thing that would like snap on the front and it had like these French door speakers, and there was a magnifying glass. It was awesome. Buttered sausage. Did you ever need to replace anything other than gaming controllers for your gaming systems? I mean, right now my GameCube shit the bed, so I gotta replace the GD-ROM or whatever the hell is on the inside of that, the hard drive, or the whatever reads the discs. Other than that, I've had a pretty good track record. Did you ever watch any Digimon animation? I dabbled. What do you think of the best looking Digimon? Beelzemon, or whatever it's called, the weird gun biker dude. That's the only one I know about. If given the opportunity and you are fit, no health issues for it, would you return to service given if there are no age restrictions? If you would have asked me a year ago, I'd have been like, fuck no! Nowadays, I do kind of miss it. You know, that job security, the benefits, seeing the world. I want my kids to see the world too. I think that's important for them, but I think my time has passed. And even if I was in the best, knowing now how much time I lost to my kids being in the military, I don't think I'd do it. What beloved game do you think is overrated? Final Fantasy VII. Do you ever do charity streams or videos? I used to, but I have a very specific rule for, and the second part of this question actually hits it. What's your take on some of the industry controversies in terms of charity? So charity is a very dangerous thing to do. It all boils down to ethics, right? I personally, when I do charity things, I make sure that 100% no money goes into my fingers at all. So if I do something for charity, it's going to be through Tiltify. That way it goes directly to the charity and I have nothing to do with it, because it would rip me to shreds to get accused of keeping any form of charity money. No, don't want to be associated with that at all. I keep it strictly professional. So you will never hear me say, hey, if we get $500, man, I'm gonna match it. No, I can't make that promise, nor would I. I wouldn't, right? So everything goes through Tiltify. I don't really have any perks for people to donate. If you want to donate, you can donate, but I don't do those very often. And by the way, if you ever go to McDonald's and they say, hey, would you like to round up for Ronald McDonald's house? Understand that it's not that they're giving the money to the kids, it's that they're getting tax cuts. Charity is a very dangerous thing. If you could be a character in a video game, what franchise would you use and why? Oh wow, that's a deep ass question. Every game that I've played, the populace is affected by some bullshit that I don't want to deal with in my life. I don't know. I really don't know the answer to that question. What are your thoughts on the rumored Xbox handheld? They'll knock it out of the park. It'll be better than Sony. How are you able to manage being such an amazing dad and YouTube/streamer? You put so much love into everything you do. Thank you for all of it. Look, guys, I'm just a dude. I'm just a guy. I'm just like you. You know, everything that I do on this side of the computer, you're more than capable of doing yourself if you just sit down and learn how to do it. I started from nothing. I never went to school for graphic art design. I never cared to go to school for video production. I just struggled and I learned. And you can do it too. I think that my children are the reason why I'm such an amazing dad and YouTube streamer, because their presence kind of gave me a wake-up call that I don't want to hear them growing up on the other side of a wall. So I'm very efficient at managing my time and getting my videos out whenever I need to. And of course, having a powerful woman behind your back is just as good too. So Amanda's been a huge support pillar for everything I do. And if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be a streamer. I wouldn't be a YouTube content creator either. And I hate the word content creator because it's fucking pretentious. But I wouldn't be making videos. You say you play tons of games. What's the oldest game you've played? I've played Pong on Magnavox Odyssey. I just haven't streamed it. If you watched Daytime Toonami, what was your favorite from that block during the late 90s and 2000s anime boom? What are your favorite Japanese and English vocal performances from anime? I don't watch as much anime to answer the second part of that question, but I watch the fuck out of Tenchi Muyo. Sailor Moon, too. Any Magical Girl series or individual characters you like? I have no clue what that means. Like playing as any magic-focused character? I mean, Vivi is dope, but I don't think that's a girl. What F-Zero cars would you like to pilot inside the F-Zero universe? I have played F-Zero once, not big on it, so. But probably Captain Falcon's one. Gotta go fast, right? Having access to all the Legend of Zelda series items and weapons, which one will you carry around on a fantasy adventure? I think having the bow and arrow is really cool. Get the hero's bow. Which The Legend of Zelda non-human and non-Hylian enemy would you want to live as for the rest of your life? Man, I don't know. Zora? I guess being a Zora would be cool. I mean, Kakariko Village. I guess just being a Hylian. I don't know. What was your biggest motivation to pursue a career on YouTube? My dad. And when he died, I lost that motivation. So thankfully, you all came up and filled that gap.
All right, sorry about that. I was fading fast. I needed some like pure gasoline. All right, we'll try to beat this one more time. What's up, Johnny? How are you? This is horrible. You thought Zora yourself? That's... I mean, I never... Like I said in that thing, you don't play all those games with the idea of, hey, I want to live in this horrible world. That's like saying, I want to live in the Warhammer 40k universe. No, you don't. I wonder what kind of joystick this would have. It's got to be 8-way, but I'm moving and aiming the same way, and once I start jumping, I'm kind of committed to where I'm going. Which makes the vertical jump sections a total pain in the ass. Also, for whatever reason, this game only supports my D-pad, so it's really frustrating. I would very much rather use my analog stick here. Where's the guy? Oh, do I gotta get this scroll first? Sorry to anybody who's sensitive to this. I cannot control this. Also, I figured, hey, maybe if I swing the sword around, you know, maybe, just maybe, I could, like, deflect the shurikens? No. No, you cannot. Playing games since you were 4? What's your earliest memory of video gaming, Zordon? We don't really get to talk much because it's almost always when you're ruining my life on in front of camera. But I am curious, like, what's your earliest gaming memories? There we go. What? Stop. I imagine we got to be at the total ass end of the game, but 3 lives dealing with stuff I can barely dodge is kind of fucking irritating. Thank you. NES up? Good choices. Oh, I'm sorry. Do I need to go up the stairs the old-fashioned way? Fuck you, game. Pardon me. God forbid I jump 50 fucking feet in the air! Oh, that's so dirty. Oh, that's so dirty. That's so dirty, man. Wow. Wow. Just gonna put a fire dude at the top. It's probably one of the worst Taito games I've played. And that's saying a lot, because these guys usually knocked it out of the park. But it's got an end, so let's see if we can do it. I have a feeling that the NES version is going to be significantly longer. So, especially if they actually have a plot tied to it. Star Ocean, good choices. Legend of Legaia. So you were always big on JRPGs then. Good on you. Speaking of JRPGs, we need to start Phantasy Star at some point. I don't really want to, but we need to. Speaking of which, no, we'll do it on Friday. Y'all gotta make sure that you remind me, hey. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a high score on this. High score is 20,000. We'll check out the other versions, because this is just, it's so fucking unfair, it's stupid. Alright, that was Legend of Kage. What do y'all think about it? We're trying. High score game, though. It does have an ending to it, so technically I have to revenge it. So it'll be a revenge game. Legend of Kage. Make it a revenge game. Set the score to, I think it was 20,000. C minus. So the issues that I have with Legend of Kage. So we're jumping around. We have an 8-way joystick. That's fine. But once you make a jump and you commit to that, you're boned. It's just the way that it is. And so you can be in the middle of a jump with absolutely nobody around. And somebody throws a shuriken, and you are just vectored into it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Not a damn thing, right? So, I can't give it anything better than a C minus. Like, that's a huge no-no. I feel like I should be able to deflect them with my little tonfas or whatever I'm using, my little thingamajiggers. But I can't do that, so it's like, okay, cool, guess go fuck myself. Bad Unique Jank just doesn't give me mediocre. Yeah, right. I'm not a huge fan of it either. Now the shitty thing is I'm pretty sure every other version of it is exponentially worse, but we'll see about that. This game is cool, but it's very floaty. Kage jumps higher than half the trees in Yosemite. What's the name of that? Is it Yosemite National Park that has the big trees? There's some big trees, man. I kind of want to go see these. Yeah. Half the trees in Yosemite. Yosemite. And he can't dodge anything. Can't dodge anything, so it's a horrible time. I don't think they made any more Kage games. I lied, they did. Apparently they made 3 of them. Even better. Wonderful. Great. Alright, Legend of Kage. First came out. Arcade. Commodore 64, I don't expect to be that much better, but we'll give it a shake and see what happens. Alright, we do not have it. Let's go to My Abandonware and see if we can find it. The Legend of Kage. Yeah, we gotta check out the other versions. See if it's any better. Okay, we're gonna download the Commodore 64 version. Legend o Kage? Bukage? Demon Sword was one of them on the NES. That's right. That's right. Also, let me catch up with y'all because I just got back from my break. Ninja Vanish, I wish someone would hack this ROM so it includes the power-ups from the NES port. Your kunai blades will deflect projectiles. I tried. They just killed me. I'm late to the game tonight. What have I missed? Did you finish Alien Trilogy last night? I did not. I restarted it for PS1, and it's actually a lot better. Gotta sleep on the couch tonight because waiting on a new mattress tomorrow. Aw. Someone who used to work for a non-profit that is totally correct how donations work. Yeah, it's just for... Yeah, stupid. How you doing, man? How are both of y'all? I hope both of y'all are doing fantastic. If you're a cracking group... Man, those crackers really... really wanted you to know who they were, huh? Code, Jack, Alien, Character Unknown, Logo, Cupid, Ran, Owie Hand. Run Start. I don't know what Run Start is. Apparently not that button. Apparently it's space. Joystick and port 1 only, fire button starts game. Okay. So we can parry strikes, but we cannot parry, we can't parry anything else. Kage cannot be hit by swords or stars while he's swinging his sword. Oh, wait, what? That's a thing? Fuck that. Let's try this again. I'm going to test this philosophy because if they made that a quality of life improvement just for home consoles, I'm going to be livid. That's the most un-Taito-ish thing I've ever seen in my life. El Shadia? Never heard of El Shadia. Bing. All right. I want to test this theory. Motherfucker. Okay, it only sometimes works. Like, sometimes. If I could just get through this one, I don't have to play the shitty Commodore 64 version. This is true. You know who else wasn't? Konami. And if a game does that to me, it's an instant F. I don't care how good it may look. No. You're not going to rip off consumers and let them learn the whole game and then on the final stage be like, never mind, gay boy. No. Instant F. Most of Konami's early games have gotten that treatment too. I call it the Konami curse. They did it to me with Darius. Didn't they make Darius? Yeah, they did. I think I'm pretty damn sure they did Darius. And oh, that game broke my heart. Oh, so I don't have any control over that. Okay. Yeah, did Darius? Yep, Darius pissed me off. Me and my buddy were at Galloping Ghost, and we were playing it, and Galloping Ghost has everything set to free play, so it was like perfect, right? And then all of a sudden, never mind. Why isn't the guy popping up? Oh, there he is. Fuck you! You don't go from in front of me to behind me. That's so stupid. You're dumb. This game is pissing me off. Rastin? Never played. I don't think I remember playing Rastin. It's gonna hit me with that fire. I'm gonna be pissed. Hello? What are you? He's not dodging anything. Okay, I got an extra life, but what does that mean? Oh shit! Did I do it? What the fuck? You just kidnapped her again. Is this where it loops? Oh, this... Okay, I think this is a loop, isn't it? Is this one of those two looping games? Or something? No, there's no trees or anything. Oh, there are trees. I hit the button, so I can't do with the... Fuck. God forbid I get hit with a shuriken in the fucking toe. I'm the best in the world at this, apparently. Alright, I'll give it one more shake and then we'll try some of the other versions. I really wish I had an independent jump button too, now that I think about it. That would be a lot helpful. Nice. Whew. I was coming up the stairs. That's a scripted fucking walk! You kidding me? Through all of the seasons to beat it? That's so gross. I have to save this bitch 4 times throughout like all the seasons. You know how stupid that is? It means for an entire year she keeps getting kidnapped and I have to keep rescuing her. At what point do I say this isn't worth it anymore? I have no clue what just killed me right there. I really don't. Now they're throwing blue balls, pink balls at me. You gotta play a perfect game to beat this. Then, if that's... That was easy. Brother. So they just hold their knife horizontal and that's it. Alright, 33,100. That's some bullshit. Got a better score though. What was that? Legend of Kage? And my score was 333,000. Wow. Boing, 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 boing. All right, let's go and check out The Legend of Kage on Commodore 64. See how that goes. All right. Fire button, press quick, throw stars. Okay. Can I just play the game, please? Can I play the game, please? Fire button starts game. Well, clearly it doesn't. Space to read or run stop to start. Is that Kage? Unlimited lives? No, we don't want to. I look like I'm doing Taibo. This is bad. This is horrifically bad. So, how do I... Yeah, no. No. Fuck you. And everything you stand for. That's bad. I don't like it. Jesus Christ. Alright, so that was Legend of Kage. JKL. Legend of Kage. I did fuck that off. I'm giving that an F. It's the same issue that we have with Gryzor, right? You need 2 buttons. You need 2 buttons! Kage has 2 actions. Swing his sword, right? And throw a shuriken. The jump is fine, right? The jump is fine because you jump with the joystick. If you push up, you jump up. But I gotta swing a sword to deflect the projectiles. I'm moving at 2 seconds per frame. It's rough. That is horrible. This is a horrible version. Legend of Kage. Just abject bullshit. Holy cow. Alright, what do y'all think that game is worth? Give me your best guess without going over. Price is Right rules. Closest wins. If you are the person who's the closest, you get yourself 0.2 good boy points that can be redeemed for an override once you hit 5. Alright, $2? Nah, this is... I'm going to say $50. That's a Legacy Taito game on a microcomputer, home micro. Actually, I'm going to drop it down to like 20. I'm going to go for 20. Legend says 23. Zordon says $2.01. Game rated fuck you. Good. That's exactly how I'd say it. Oh my god. Old man's going 2. 202. Yeah, this game is absolute bullshit on the NES, so I know that that's going to get fucked off too. I've actually played that one before, like growing up, because I thought it looked cool. Nope. Alright, last call if you want to put in your price. $18, you bid $1 whole. Alright, here we go. Legend of Kage on the Commodore 64 appears to be a rare game. There it is. Alright, so cassette tape game. Of course it is. 26. I think I got that one. I was almost over. I'm glad I went down. I was like, I bet this game is like dirt ass cheap because it's trash. So, 23. I think Legend actually got that. Yep, Legend got it. Good job, Legend. Happy for you. Alright, Legend, are you on here yet? You are. 0.6 good boy points. Next up is the ZX Spectrum. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh ho ho boy! Oh, Lord have fucking mercy. This is gonna be trash! Hope you're ready to see Legend of Kage in 3 glorious colors. I can already see it now. Legend of Kage. Let's pull up the 81. Why would you zip a zip? That's so stupid. Hey, let's zip your zip file because I heard you like zip files. Chill out, Exhibit. Damn. We're going to do a soft reset because there's something going on with the controls. We're going to use keyboard and see if it does any better. Apparently not. We've broken the game. Hard reset. Alright, if you want to be an assholes, that's fine. Do it old-fashioned way. Now the question is, find out what button does what. Nope, this is ZX Spectrum. With, you know, something that doesn't read the controls. Alright, let me see if I can map my controls here. Tape, no. Ports, no. Keyboard, hardware. Configuration. Ports. CVBN. Why? Why can't WASD just be the keys? I don't like it. WASD, bro. Like a normal fucking human being. WASD. Okay. Let's play this on the 128 and see if it's any better. I doubt that it is. Tiger Electronics, I would love to own those. Yeah, this game just doesn't work, bro. Okay. Well, I figured out how to jump. Don't know why. W works. The other buttons don't work so good. Do I need to shift? I've literally mapped the controller. I really just want to. I can't even move my character. Okay, so the right bracket. Okay, we can do this. Just kidding. Yeah, no. 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 No, thank you. Legend of Kage, we gave it an F on the Commodore 64 because it was trash. Now it's getting the same love on the ZX Spectrum. Okay, that is fucked off. I'm giving that an F because I can't even control it. You know what? I'm giving that an F minus. That is so bad. It's stupid. This is absolutely unacceptable. All 4 of my move keys are spread across my keyboard, even when defined. So just so y'all understood, right? Just so you're curious, you're sitting in front of your keyboard. I want you to look down at this and visualize what I had to do. My right and left buttons were the right, whatever that is, and the left, whatever that is, next to the question mark. My sword was Q, my shuriken was R, my down was J, and my up was U. So I don't know what kind of fucking... There's no configuration where that works. It's like trying to play an F bar key on your guitar, right? It's painful and stupid. And you want to hit somebody in the face with your instrument for making that a thing. That's where I'm at right now. That is horrible. Legend of Kage. Yet another shitty ZX Spectrum game. What's up, boss? How are you? Alright, let's go ahead and guess the price. I'm going to say, because the other one was 20, this is going to be even cheaper because it's a Hit Squad game and those are cheap as shit. I'm going to say $8. I'm going to say 8 whole doll hairs. $8. 11. Apparently got 2 games for the price of 1. For what? What'd you get? $7.50. Zordon says 5. Old man says $1, Bob. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Okay, but that's a bundle of different games. This is a few of them. I don't even think Legend of Kage is even on this. Is it on this list? The Incredible Adventure, Talisman Transmat, so none of these games are the ones that I want. Unless, no. So why would you even bring that thing up? Hey, for $295 I can buy The Legend of Kage. Look at that. Damn, man. Look how many... Whoa. Jesus Christ. Got enough socketed chips there, bucko? Look how many resistors are there. Why'd you write on the thing? That's... Oh, you got the collection. Sweet. That's the best. Alright, so this looks like it's going to be rare in the wild. Not something that we can find. So it's going to be emulation by availability, which is good. It shouldn't exist. Next is going to be the MSX. I actually have high hopes for the MSX. I love the MSX home computer. The best home micro, in my opinion, was the MSX. Move over, Commodore 64. Move over, Amiga. I'm a huge fan of it. Kage. Is it Ninja Kage? Was there a different name for it in Japan? Kage no Densetsu? That's the Legend of Kage. That's what that means. Is this it? This might be it. Nope, this is Hudson, so it's not the same. Oh, we gotta be mindful for that. Who released it on MSX? Because if that's the case, that's where our journey stops. Okay, so it was Taito, and it's just a different game. Okay. MSX version download. We do have a MSX emulator that we can use, that we have configured very well. Boom, boom. All right, emulators, MSX, open MSX. ROMs. There you are. Okay. Kage no Densetsu. Yep, it's Legend of Kage. Why is there a butt plug on my screen? Already sounds better. MSX is such a good computer. Okay, so how are we controlling those? The question. Exactly what I expected this to be. So one of the major downfalls for the MSX home computer at the time is that it didn't have a really good smooth scrolling screen. So the fact that they pulled this off, pretty good. This is pretty good. Now my concern is the game runs like dog shit, so I don't think that I'm gonna be able to like survive as well. So even if this gets fucked off, it's better than any of the other home computer versions I've played to date. It's very jagged when we're moving. But this is developers giving a damn to make a game actually function. But it's almost impossible to hit somebody. I hate that I have to be mean to this game, but I've yet to kill an enemy, and now I'm dead. Okay. I've killed somebody. That's cool. I ducked. Maybe they shouldn't have put so much time and effort into the background and instead focused on the fact that, hey, you are playing a game. Yep. Damn, that's a shame, too. It's not really controllable. Alright, that was Kage no Densetsu, or The Legend of Kage. Kage no Densetsu. That is 100% fucked off. This might be a very expensive game. Just want to give everybody a heads up if you're gonna play it. MSX games are incredibly expensive. I'm gonna say that this game costs $150. I appreciate Taito trying to make this work, but it just really didn't. The scroll was way too much for the MSX. The arcade game just demanded more motion than the MSX was capable of rendering, and it's a shame, you know? The only thing that worked well with scrolling on the MSX was horizontal shooters and vertical shooters, and I'll die on that hill. That's just the way it was. Even the platformers struggle. Alright, Zordon says 125. Legend says 71. Can Legend come in? Is anybody going to beat me? Let's see. eBay. Leave. The Legend of Kage MSX. All right, here we go. 89 bucks. 89 bucks. We got it down to 60, so that kicks us all out. $60 isn't bad. Yep, 455. Shocker. But I think 60 takes us all out. Kage and old Densetsu. Hey, look, it's the MSX2. So this is the same MSX that I have. This is the FSA1. Alright, so that's going to be emulation by price. Actually, no. I think I'd buy that, but it's not a good game. What would y'all rate that? Because again, it's just there's a technical ability that cannot be put on the MSX. I can't give it a good grade even though it looked so good. D minus? D? Maybe? You know what I mean? What do y'all think? And it's a D, it's a disappointing D, because out of all of the ports we played, that one had the most promise. Obviously, the NES is going to have more promise because it's the NES, but D or E? No, we can't do E. That's not a thing. Silly boy. All right, MSX. The Legend of Kage D. I also need to fix this for a few of them. Alright, we play the ZX Spectrum version. It's not Legend of Kage, it's The Legend of Kage. QRST. We're gonna delete the row. Yeah. MSX2. Did I do it here too, or did I do it right? Kage no Densetsu. That was in Japanese, so. I'm surprised that the BBC Micro didn't have the, didn't have it. Disappointed! There used to be a sound effect on my channel. QRST. There it is right here. Here we go. Okay, what's next? We got the Amstrad CPC version. Imagine, Taito, imagine. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if the CPC managed to pull it out their buttholes. Last game we played for the CPC was Fruity Frank. You remember Fruity Frank? Oh, Fruity Frank. Miss that man. I don't remember what I was using for CPC. I think I was just using, yeah, Caprice. Okay, so Caprice does not like that. We're going to extract that here. Yes to all. Yeah, everybody has a boner for it. I don't know. Do I have a Caprice? I got Citra. CPC online. Legend of Kage, CPC Online. That's NES, that doesn't count. I still struggle with Caprice running correctly, so emulation. Let's go CPC. Ace Caprice. Arnold. Sky Jaguar is a perfect answer to that question. It's a vertical shooter, kind of throws everything at you, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. All right, I don't have a... We're going to go ahead and skip that version because that's a setup that I don't have right now. Sharp X1! Ooh! Ooh! If we have it, we have it. If we don't, we don't. Y'all know I love my Sharp X1. A lot of people really enjoy... I got it. I think I do. Do I have the Legend of Kage? I do, yeah. Hell yeah. I am a huge fan of the Sharp X1. Now I just got to find where my emulator went. Sharp X1. Why would I want mess here? Was I think I might have been running it on here. Kageno Densetsu, Sharp X1. There it is, X Millennium. And it's translated too, nifty. Tiger Heli is pretty difficult, yeah. Loading Kage X1 Turbo. Loading FM OPM music driver. Can I just play the game? That'd be great. Is there any sound? Okay, so this is unfortunately going to be a technical fuck off because that is 100% not working. So let's I think I used a standalone emulator if I remember right. Sharp, 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 sharp. EX1, MAME, X Millennium. Was it MAME? It's been so long since we've played, I don't remember. MVEM. No, MVIM is for... Hold on. I don't remember. It's not Ares. Emulators. ROMs. What did I use? EX1, WinX1, X1, MAME. I wasn't using MAME. That's PC98, PC6000, Windows 95, PS2. Laserdisc, Super Nintendo, Supermodel is just for that. X-Road is our Tandy one. Altera 5200, Ares. Build GDX, Citra, Demul, Duck Station, PC88. Don't need that one. MSX, we've got MVIM, got PC 6000. It may have been RetroArch. Yeah, so it's RetroArch. It just looks like the one game that I have is just trash. That it's not running right.
Get in, losers. We're seizing the means of production today.
Do. ROMs. Sharp X1 ROMs.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Kage. Take water.
Get
I
in,
shall.
losers. We're seizing the means of production today.
So my concern here is I can't see myself on the screen. So something's happening that's not supposed to happen.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Fine, I will. Alright, this is going to be a technical fuck off. The game just doesn't work well. Alright, next up is the NES. And I think at this point moving forward, it's all just going to be virtual ports of the NES. This is our last chance to make Kage stand out. NES, Kage. Here we go. At some point, I would like to make a video series just dedicated solely to teaching people about emulators, though. I think it'd be really cool. Legend of Kage, here we go. Music is correct. Basically, this is probably the most definitive port. But again, it's very... Still think the arcade might have this one. Well, at some point, that's... I have a series about that. It's called Portopia, but it hasn't been fielded yet. It's just a smoke ball! Grow the fuck up! Oh no, he hit me with a smoke ball. Now I'm gonna die. So instead of launching a long thing of fire now, they're just, interesting. Most definitive ports on the PS2? Why? Because it's the arcade version? Was it like Taito Legends or something? That's a wet one. You might want to get that... Oh, shit! Yeah, I gotta give it to the arcade on this. This is, there's the red boy. Honestly, it plays. What's up, Adam? How are you? What's this? Oh, whoa, that's different. They give you a power-up in this one? Huh. Because I don't remember seeing a power-up outside the, the attack. That's progressive. Problem is, I'm still stuck to this damn staircase. Oh, you can stack up your hits. You can get 3 hits if you're smart. That's clever. You don't like Violence Fight? I've never played Violence Fight, so I don't know much about it. It's a real stinker. Have you ever played the Comba Tribes? That's a shitty beat 'em up. Comba Tribes is rough. Why am I fighting multiple people? That's not accurate. What? What up, Camel? Coming to watch me suck at Kage? Suck some Kage?
Ford, play my game.
Fine.
We have a 1075 in progress with multiple victims. Respond to raid alarm. All units respond. Code 3.
This is Live 42. Retain 4. Respond at raid alarm from our good friend Pale Blue Camel. Stand by. What's up, everybody?
Don't surely be right back.
Cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers. Rubble, rubble.
It's really good timing. What's up, everybody? My name is 45. I'm a retro variety streamer. Play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now. Always on True Hardware when I can. Right now, we've been playing playing a lot of ninja games, but we've struggled to escape the Legend of Kage. Very, very interesting arcade game, executed horribly and ported terribly. So we've been kind of trying to deal with that. It's been rough. Pretty much. I don't know. You remember that scene in Lion King where he's like, everything the sun touches is the Pride Lands, and he's like, what about beyond it? And he's like, we don't go there. It's fucked. That's where the Legend of Kage is. That's where it's at right now, and it's been a rough time. It's been a rough time. But if you're not following Pale Blue Camel, you should. Absolutely amazing person. I've known him for a very long time. Been peers on the platform for a long time. Everything that he refuses to play, I inevitably get stuck with because Zordon's one of his moderators. And, no. Are you a moderator over there, Zordon? Or am I just the unlucky asshole who moderated you? Jesus Christ. What were you playing today? What were you getting into? Were you playing some Alien Trilogy? Trying to drag your manhood, your man card across my, my face again? I actually really enjoyed the PS1 version. So far, it's a lot better. And it is dark, though. It is very dark, but it's not so bad. We're going to go ahead and hop into this. By the way, if you're new here, feel free to hit that follow button. Absolutely anonymous. Your name will not pop up. You'll just see a guy get punched in the face, and it's much better than what you're about to see right here, I promise. I also have a YouTube. I am a YouTube partner. We just passed a milestone of 1 million views.
And yeah, we got some cool episodes coming out this week. I'm going to be talking about the family tree, a lot of the original Granddaddy companies and how they all fit together and how they all relate together. Also going to be covering some good Mega Drive and bad Mega Drive box art, something I've been working on, and impractically expensive Nintendo 64 games. So if that's what you're into, feel free to check out my YouTube. You can go there by clicking or typing !YouTube, or if I can get a moderator to do it for me. Let's go ahead and get into this. This is probably the best ported version I played. The rest were on shitty home computers. At least I made it through like one cycle. I couldn't get off the tree. There's no jump button in this game, unfortunately. So you just have to kind of contend with the bullshit. I could save state this, but it's not fucked off, and I don't want to do that to myself. You're an innocent boy? Absolute lies and slander. Brother! We will, if we keep down this ninja path, we will inevitably play some Tenchu, but the theme will wrap up tomorrow. By the way, if you do have the channel points, or if you have the card and you don't want to see any more ninja games, you can change that. Just want to let everybody know. Also, you know, we have that franchise lock of Aliens. If you don't want to see more Alien games, feel free to lock another franchise. It's so unfair. Stupid unfair. Alright, that's our third state, so if we do elect to continue with this... You got an Advergames card? What do you mean? Right now, the prevailing genre is action, but with the theme taking over the project right now, I wouldn't play it. I'd hold on to it. It really depends on what cards you have. If you have any questions about what a card does, don't hesitate to ask. You're not pulling me away from quality gameplay right now. I have zero problems explaining it. It's an excuse. It's a respite. Here we go. Please explain which card. Data query missing variable. You have Advergames? A card for Advergames? Did I create one for Advergames? Let's see. Let's look it up together. Let's see what we have going on. And this is under the genre gauntlet card, right? Yeah, I don't see a card for Advergames. Yeah, the only ones the only genres. No, yeah, that's totally different. That's so basically the way that this project works is we go through genres as the games are released in that genre. On Fridays, we vote and then we battle it out to see what the prevailing genre is going to be. Now, if there wasn't a modification card in play right now, we would not be playing ninja games. We would be playing games from the action genre. And that is where this comes into play. Specifically, this card, if you had it, the action lock. That would allow you to lock the genre and select a subgenre within the action genre, and that's what we would focus on, be it shooters, be it first-person shooters, be it vertical, horizontal, you know, anything that falls under the action genre. Alternatively, if you had a fusion card, you could combine two genres of your choice, right? So it would be, you know, if you wanted to stick with action, you could, but you could be like, okay, I want a strategy survival horror game. Combine it, whatever happens, happens, right? And obviously the rest of these are pretty pretty easy to understand. If you have a wild card lock, you can use it no matter what, which is pretty interesting. So, yeah.
Hopefully that cleared it up a little bit. But yeah, the spin wheel is just to determine what everybody has. I see a scroll. Oh god, here we go. I promise the more you stick around, the more it'll make sense. It's just a process. You think this is weird? Wait till Franchise Frenzy happens. If that project gets reopened. Where everybody's moving, throwing games around left and right. Ooh. What's that? Okay, so we gotta power up. What's this little floating thing? Okay, cool. Go fuck myself, I guess. Fuck you. Ooh, he's different. What are the black ninjas? That's a source material deviation. Okay, my big chief complaint for this game is that you cannot see the shurikens against the tile set on the NES version to save your life. Give something good. I guess it's probably like the Hudson B for Oh, it gave it to me on the stairs. Doesn't matter, I got stuck on the platform. Cool. Please go. Ooh, I could have died right there. Black ninjas take extra hits? I believe that. Legend of Kage. Yeah, it's Legend of Kage. We played like 7 different versions of this game. Between this and the arcade, they're the only playable versions. It's insane. I think you're getting Legacy of Kain and Legacy of Kage confused, David. How you doing, man? You're doing well. Hope y'all are ready for a new series of epic videos this week. What's up with this? Okay, why do we care about the color of the butterflies? Is this some weird... Some weird part of this... Is this a gimmick? Alright, we got one of them. Oh, fuck off! You barely even touched me! Take care, thank you so much for swinging by, dude. It's always good to see you. Okay, we got him. That's a big tree, damn. What's up, Ocean? How are you? What you been up to, man? Still mixing music? Get a shout out for Ocean Manor, another person I've known for a very, very long time. Game, what do you want me to do? Okay, I see him. He's down there. I think. Woo! Extra hit. 3. Take those. Is there any more than 3? Can I get 4 hits? That'd be insane. Nope. Oh, are those considered extra lives? So I'm like grinding for extra lives. This game is hard. Unfair hard. Long time. Me love you long time. Wait a minute, what? 1 hit and I lost all my stuff? That's not fair. It was easy. Yeah, stupid. Yeah, it's gross. It's not, I wouldn't even say it's hard. It's unfair. Like that. That's bullshit. And the developers knew it was bullshit. Like that. But it is what it is. I just started! So unfair, man. Legend of Cage. Ooh. I don't think that's gonna stick around. Hello? I'm just standing there slashing him and no damage. What's the game you hate the most? That's a hard word to do. Hard word to say. I think one of the games that I've always just had historic disdain for was Afterburner. The original Afterburner. Have you tried Murasame Castle for or Murasame Castle for Famicom? No, I haven't. Stop kidnapping the woman! Look at this goon. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. That drives people insane. They're like, if you give them Final Fantasy 7! And I'm just like, man, chill. It's just a video game. Tifa can't fuck you. How dare you! Ah, there's no way to dodge that, bro! Fuck you. The Legend of Alandar? Wait, what? Did they apologize to you? If so, that's hilarious. They're French, they don't apologize to anybody. We will not apologize for a shitty game. We were not there. We were in the pool. Yeah, so this is a fine example of just the bullshit that this game does to you. You can't dodge anything. Once you're locked into a jump, that's it. And that's a problem with the arcade version, too. Yeah, so this is where we're just going to be save scumming like a motherfucker to try to get here. We never know. If this is supposed to take place... I literally have to save this... Fuck you, game. It's just a ball, man. It's not a big deal. It's just a ball. It's okay. That's a good deflection. God! Check it out, it's brutal fucking hard. Brutal is kind of RNG fair, so you know, not fair. Gotcha. Trial and error RNG, wishful thinking. Again, just... Of course, I would have gotten an extra hit right there. Like, they're on the screen before I can even be there, throwing... I ducked. If I can dodge a wrench, I can dodge a shuriken. It's not a big deal. Oh my god. It's just a shuriken. One-hit deaths are always the dumbest thing ever to me. Okay, so ducking does not work for shurikens in this game. So they expect you to have lightning-fast reflexes to block the shurikens. I 100% blocked that, but okay. Sure. Not dealing with that. Alright, unbelievably not a bad version of this game. There are some things that I don't like about it, but there are some things I do like about it. Number one, the mechanics of Legend of Kage, they stuck pretty well from the arcade roots. It's kind of hard to decide which one is better in that regard. I think I have to give it to the Legend of Kage based on artwork alone, like the arcade version. But honestly, it's not a bad game. It's just, it kept all the same bullshit that the original one did. So, pretty arcade accurate if you ask me, and, you know, I would treat it almost exactly the same, and that is just an impossible to beat piece of shit that is very mid. It's not a bad game, it's not a good game, it's just there, and if I was to sit down and actually give a shit about it and save state the whole way through, I think I'd be alright. But there's some times where it just seems that everything is 100% RNG, that there's no middle ground for what I'm doing. So, The Legend of Kage. That is fucked off. It's a rough game. It's rough, but not because it's fair. But not fair rough. It's just bullshit rough. A decent arcade port, but still grossly unfun. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a C-. C-. Now the next Kage game I think is called Demon Sword, maybe? Yeah, so it's gonna be Demon Sword, which is a little bit further down the road, but we'll get to there at some point. Can't get good at no, you can't. There's no skill-based things for Legend of Kage. Which I think is infuriating. Demon Sword. This is going to be an NES game. Alright, what do y'all think the price is? I think it's going to be a stupid cheap game. It's like one of the cheapest games on the NES, if I remember right. I'm going to give it $5. But don't take my word for it. It's your good boy points on the line, not me. 2? I'm going to say $5. You agree $5? That's it's one of those things like, you know, Cobra Triangle, where it's just whatever. Alright, 3, 2, 1, here we go! Legend of Kage NES. What we got here? $7. We got down to $7. Oh yeah, I forgot. He looks like he's not carrying a sword at all. He's carrying like a look at how stupid Kage looks. He's wearing a pimp coat. Stupid. Legend of Johnny Kage. Alright, $5 seems to be the lowest that we can get it. I'm never paying complete box for that. $2 on the Famicom if you really wanted it. Yeah, we're gonna go for 7. Who got the closest to 7? Me and David looks like we tied for that one. David will get the points, I'll get the points. Giving me 4 good boy points. What I love about NES $5 games is that they're not necessarily bad games, it's justifiable for an afternoon of fun. I agree, yeah, that's exactly how I would take it too. Alright, David, I think these are your first points. Hell yeah, congrats. David on YouTube. 0.2 good boy points. Alright, our next game is Ninja Jajamata-kun. This is a continuation of Ninja Maru-kun, which is just a jumping game. So let's see how this one is slightly better, if it is better. Okay, so the arcade game isn't truly the arcade game. It looks like it was released on the... Was on the Nintendo Versus system, or did it actually have an... Yeah, so Versus Ninja Maru-kun, or Jajamata-kun, which... That's basically the same thing that it was ported to, just with some extra steps. So we're gonna do the NES version. Now we go in the order of like every game that was released for that genre, for that theme. So Jajamata-kun. Okay, so that's a different one. Here we go. Part of a very big series, this one. No, not alphabet, just by year release date. So Demon Sword came out in '88. We're still kind of in the '84 region, so that's what we're doing right now. Hey, can I play the game? Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Pew, 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 pew. This guy's still just a gaping dickwad. Okay, so now I'm breaking blocks to... In the previous game, you could only jump diagonally. It was very, like... Why? It was very, like... Rockin' rope, Bionic Commando style of nonsense. Am I supposed to kill everything? Or do I need to break all the bricks? Is that the gimmick? Or kill all the enemies? Might be a kill all the enemies situation. So it's like Bubble Bobble with ninjas. That's what it feels like. Yeah. Scene 2, player 1 start. Alright, I got a Newt up there. This isn't bad. Standard platformer. Like I said, kind of has that like Bubble Bobble aesthetic. And we could break free their grasp. That's a first too. Huh. Boo 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 boo. Got that Pingu to get up there. He chases us. Gotcha. Note! I wonder if they kept the arcade aesthetic and it's not so much a... It's a high score game. Oh, I thought that maybe if I hit the bricks underneath them, it would do something for me. I mean, looks like there's some jizz in a bottle right there that I can try to go get. If it'll let me jump up. Got the jizz in the bottle. Ooh, it's an invincibility potion. Nice. Do 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 do. I think this is a lofty little platformer. This is pretty badass for what it is. Yeah. Mr. Popo? Nah. Not as racist as Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo is a very racist character. Japan thought they could get away with that. Nope! Didn't get past my eyes. I knew. Alright, we got some demons now. Demon umbrellas. I'm actually very impressed by this. Not this is my fault. First death of the game. Took us about 5 levels to get there. Maybe we can get a 1-up and we'll be alright. No, this isn't the Kage sequel. So don't handle these as sequels. we're going through every game ever that fits the bill for a ninja theme. So this isn't. We're not focusing solely on the franchise. What the fuck? Okay. Why can't we just eat the guy up there? Yeah. Made everything dark, can't see! Now there are two more, like I said, there are two more games. They made a Legend of Kage 2, but it came out for the Nintendo DS, and I don't know if it got a US release, because I've never played it, so... Ooh. So I get points for taking their... Ooh, and I can jump on top of them! I mean, I think that's kind of counterintuitive given that, you know... Why couldn't I kill him? I feel like it's counterintuitive because we have walls above and below us. Like, even if I wanted to jump on these guys, it would be a pain in the butt. Okay, that's rigged. Cool. 20,000 points. Let's go ahead and see if there's a game over screen on this. VG Museum. NES. Jaju. Yahoo. Wouldn't have been on the Famicom Disk System. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's any end to this. Ninja Kid? That's interesting. Okay. I think I played Ninja Kid. I hope so, because that's a rules of release violation if I didn't. I did not. Okay, hold on. They didn't consider it part of the thing, did they? No, let's go back and play Ninja Kid then. We need to. I think this game is just a high score game. I don't think it's Yayamaru, who sets out to rescue Princess or the Catfish Pirate. Run, jump. Each level has 8 enemies total. You have chase. Phantom time. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's okay. Will you shut up? 20,000 points. Not bad. Not bad at all. So that's Famicom. What would y'all rate that? Because I'm thinking that's an S. That's a really good game. 25 levels that repeat after 25. 25 levels that repeat after 25. I say we give it a shake. Let's see if we can beat it then. Let's see if we can do it. No save states. If we can get through the 25 stages, we're fine. It shouldn't take too long. I was hoping it wouldn't be like Bubble Bobble and be 100 stages of just the same thing over and over again. This is a tremendously fun little platformer, though. Alright, those are bombs. Those hurt. Restart. Got a game in mind for when you hit 5? Not really, no. Pick a random one. Whew. Madam, it is level 1! Maybe. No. I think it pretty much sticks on just 8 enemies on screen at all times. It's just how we deal with them. Bum 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 bum. So hitting them from underneath is very dangerous, and it does nothing to benefit us. Did they jump on themselves? It's a yokai. Brother, I was spamming the shit out of that button. Stop getting preferential hit. Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be us, but we're gonna try to beat it. We're gonna try to see our way through with it. Basic arcade platformer. Never hear me complain about that at all. One of my favorite ones is Mr. Goemon. If you haven't played Mr. Goemon, play it. It's a good one. Boom 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 boom. I mean, this is on the Famicom, so props to them for not, you know, cucking it up. Especially for a sequel that's not tied to an arcade game. The original one, though, Ninja-kun is just... No, it's not good. It's a jumping simulator. It's like Doodle Jump before Doodle Jump was popular. What? What's that about? No. Eat ass. All of it. Eat all of my ass. No. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boom, boom, boom. That should have hit her. Nah, I'm not complaining. For certain, I should have died, you know, a little bit while back too, so. Well, there are 25 levels, but after... So it is arcade, so... I need to make it through 25 levels, and then we can basically declare it beat. Dirty bitch. Also, I'm gonna turn off real quick. I'm gonna turn off that mouse cursor for y'all, because that's driving me insane. I don't want to have to hide it every single time. I want to let it hang out, you know what I'm saying? Throwing Vaseline in chat? Lubing him up? Oh shit. Chill, 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 chill. Damn, she's really lobbing him at me. It's a pedal. It's bonus points. Thank you. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. So the penguin guy up there is who we gotta watch out for. He's an asshole. I have no clue how we kill him whenever we do. I'm now in a boogie cart. Okay. Yeah, simple games are the best. Like Bomberman. I love Bomberman. Never thought I would, right? Especially since I played Eric and the Floaters. I was like, what a stupid game. Absolutely adore Bomberman. And we got like 75 of those fuckers to go through, so we're not going to run out of Bomberman should we decide to do it. I got the jizz. Boom, boom. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. Dynablaster? Why does it sound so familiar? Am I thinking of Dynablade from Kirby? These guys suck. Frog time? Yeah. Hey man, if they can get Doom running on a pregnancy test, they can get a Bomberman on a 747. Do. Yeah, that makes sense. Pro Protector's the same way. Hey, we got an extra life. Nice. So if we see one red dot, get it. That's good. Doom on a pregnancy test. It was proven fake, but it was a hilarious little prank. They had everybody convinced they had it running on like a clear blue. Alright, we gotta Oh, fuck off, man. What's this guy's problem? There we go. This could be death. Oh, nope. I wish he didn't pause when he threw, because if he didn't... Oh, shit. Yeah, this guy sucks. Fuck! Trash, man! I don't know how to beat those guys! I don't know how to do it. The umbrellas kick my butt every time. That was an extra life, too. Damn it. Doom Eternal is the one that I've been playing Doom Eternal on. Yo, these yokais, I think that's what they're called, are beyond unfair. I have no clue how to kill them. And they just launch. They just go. Do do do. So you gotta hit him about 4 times. It's insane. But we have a starting point for tomorrow. I gotta go to the other house and take care of some stuff. We have a showing for it, so fingers crossed. Everybody wish us the best of luck that it gets sold, or that maybe they have better feedback than the lawn sucks. Well, I'm sorry, it's a hill of sand. I don't know what you expect for people to do, but for everybody over on YouTube, expect a whole shebang of videos this week. Tomorrow's going to be 10 best Mega Drive box arts. So if you're into that kind of thing, feel free to check that out. It will be out. We have a better at home. We have a 10 Mega Drive boxes bad. We have a impractically expensive N64 episode. So we got a lot of good things coming out. Family Tree, which is a little bit of a niche episode, talking about how from Atari, tons of other companies were born, right? So if you're into that, feel free to hit the subscribe button over on YouTube. And if you're over on YouTube watching right now, feel free to come over to Twitch. There's a bunch more I could do for you over here, be it sound effects, stream loots, cards, or channel points, things that I cannot incorporate for you at this time. If you're on Twitch, feel free to hit the follow button, absolutely anonymous. Your name will not pop up, and you get to join an awesome community of folks who love to remember one life, which is a little bit easier to live. And if you vibe with that, this is the place that you want to be, okay? Finally, if you want to guide the raid, feel free to do so at this time. Otherwise, I'm going to find somebody playing an old arcade game or an old NES game, which is likely
Get
to
in,
be
losers.
found.
We're seizing the means of production.
What's up,
today.
Chrome? How you doing? How you doing? Let's see. It went alright. We played some ninja games. Learned that Legend of Kage is absolute dick. It's a great thing. Da-da-dum-da. Let's go ahead and raid the Mechanical Koopa. He's playing, that looks like Castlevania 2, so it kind of fits the bill for what we're doing tonight. Raid the Mechanical Koopa. I don't remember much about them, so be nice, be good, and as always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes, fortify out, keep the flames of hope burning, flames of retro gaming burning even stronger. Come back tomorrow, we're going to be playing more of this Jajamaru Ninja-kun bullshit in the butthole, whatever it is, alright? Take care.
And you can't make this, I was going to say, without using the